We're hearing rumors, and we've heard, that a number of major banks in the US in the first half of 2026 will start to buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin, custody Bitcoin, and issue credit and margin lines against the native Bitcoin asset. That will be great for them. That will be great for Bitcoin. That will be great for us. That will accelerate adoption.
Hello. I have good news for you on the digital euro front. Today, the Governing Council has decided to move ahead on the next and final phase of the preparatory work for the digital euro. The other good news is that on October 23rd, the European Council has asked us and all those involved to accelerate the process so that we can roll out the digital euro as early as possible. This is important because as much as banknotes will continue to circulate, we want cash to be in the form of digital euro as well, so that you can circulate banknotes and click cash with the digital euro. More work is going to be done in the next few months, and if we receive the approval by the European Parliament in the course of 26, we'll be able to pilot the digital euro as of 27. And if the pilot is conclusive and positive, it will be a formal rollout in the whole of Europe in 2029. This is a big project because the euro is our currency, your currency. It brings us together. It's a symbol of trust in our common destiny. So off we go with the digital euro in that next and final phase of the preparation. This is not a project in search of a cause. It embodies the capacity of Europe to defend itself and to transact with a currency that is its own.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner Every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher tells you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto moving up. And guys, we have futures today. And as I advised, because we pulled back early, we would be okay today, slightly move up. And don't forget, on the weekend, we're the only game in town. And right now, we do have stocks up after pulling back, but we also see yields pulling back to help stocks. So guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. Again, We have yield rates right now pulling back. We have the dollar slightly up. We have volume in crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 19 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we have the Treasury in the background trying to work magic to keep this long end down. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we had the Fed cut interest rates, but we see the bond market is moving in the opposite direction. We have yield rates going up. And because the Fed waited so late to cut rates, guys, we know these little 25 basis point cuts are not going to help the economy. And as the Fed cut rates, the trillions of dollars that are sitting in these money market accounts are going to take flight to get higher yield. And the Fed knows that. That's the reason why they're going to stop quantitative tightening and then also by the front end of the yield curve. And don't forget, a lot of these banks and then also small and medium-sized businesses have to refinance at that higher rate, as most businesses are taking a beating because the consumer is not buying due to inflation. And of course, what is that going to cause? That's right, more layoffs. We already have the big corporations, big banks laying off just for corporate greed. But these small and medium-sized businesses that keep the economy running is not the big businesses that keep the economy running. It's small and medium-sized businesses that keep America moving. Those are the ones that are going to start laying off because the pressure of inflation and these high rates, of course, take away profit. And we already see bankruptcies moving up, closures moving up. Where I'm at is so many companies that's been open for 40, 50, 60 years and more are closing and they're not coming back. But remember, this is a plan. It moves in phases. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have the government still shut down, and we know they're in the background working to put it on blockchain. But I definitely see the government opening this week coming up just because it's election time. But there's definitely going to be a black swan event that comes out of this situation because there's been a lot of damage done to the economy. You're talking about over 30 days. And a lot of workers had to come to work without getting paid. And we know a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. But the fourth industrial revolution is ready to be built. And they need a big enough distraction for the sheep to look one way while they're moving the money in the back door in order to build. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs up as I'm doing this video. Now yesterday, Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs had net outflows. Remember, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the inflows and outflows. We know when the inflows are coming in. We know when the outflows are going out. For right now, it's like clockwork. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Deutsche Bank and DWS backed EURAU stablecoin going multi-chain with Chainlink. And we know Chainlink provides that interoperability. And of course, they're giving all this information to Swift. They're giving that all seeing eye. But this stable coin is for the institutions. And we know they're going to be connecting when it comes to their transactions privately. And then when they need to connect with the consumer, it'll be public. And this stable coin went live probably, I think I did a video on it, June or July of this year. So all this technology is definitely ready to go. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, we have ZCash has been pumping 500% in October. And don't forget, for the year, it's pumped over 1,000%. But remember, guys, privacy is definitely the new gold. And a lot of people, when they look at ZCash, they don't look at the supply. It's only 21 million. And right now you have a little over 16 million in circulation. And when we look at Monero, around the same thing, I think theirs is about 18 million. So again, privacy is definitely the new gold. And these two cryptos are not on the NWO list for any reason. If you're part of the Patreon, make sure you're checking out the list. I am going to start shrinking the list in 2026 because we can clearly see now what layer 1s and what layer 2s are going to be used in this fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.